Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very nice peach and elderflower juice drink, very nice and chilled indeed. So welcome back to the game. In the previous episode we spent a lot of time and indeed money on construction, mainly the kitchen canteen, over the top bit here, putting the staff room so we can actually fulfill the needs that the that the staff have. To be fair, although we weren't meeting the needs, we can check them out here. It doesn't actually matter because this just increases the danger level, so yeah, having that not fulfilled is bad when we have prisoners. When we don't have prisoners, well, it's not really too much of a problem. But anyway, let's just see how we get on this episode, which will hopefully have a lot of construction. And this is obviously the cell block over here, which does it have a door? It doesn't say it needs a door, but I don't remember placing a door. Let me go ahead and do just that. So over to doors. We're going to have, most likely, just a large jail door on this, so we'll place it in probably there. That should be fine. But yeah, we'll see about maybe altering these doors. All of these ones here certainly want to be like the automated ones, the remote doors, but they cost 500 each, which is obviously a ridiculous amount of money. The reason it doesn't say doors because we placed in the extra concrete wall, so it's now going to generate now that I've placed that in there. So it's going to take a little bit of a while to generate that, and then all of this, and then lots of lighting, which is going to be quite nice. So over to our walls and doors, and then the concrete wall here, and naturally we're going to build concrete walls all the way along. This is where we're going to have obviously our how do I want to build this? Yeah, that way. And it's going to have all of our cells. We currently have graded cells in here. Don't know if we're going to alter that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12... 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So it would be best if I built this side then, because that will allow me to then get the cell block A grant done. Obviously, that means more money, and obviously good capacity for prisoners here as well, while we're putting in the walls. I mean, look at that. Every single light that's around here is going to be demolished. So that's why I normally turn off auto light, but I thought, no, I'll have confidence in it. And there's an auto light, but there isn't a go back and relight it option, I don't think. Anyway, back to walls and doors, concrete, which will go there as well. This is going to have a metal detector on if that wasn't discussed previously. So a long-term investment on the go, cell block A, also on the go, visitation rights. We are working at that as well, which we've planned up the top here. We still have to nail down exactly what each of these rooms are going to be. Haven't yet fully decided, but realistically, it's just going to be anything that's spare. We've got 2 parole / whatever those need to be, because there might be some other programs you can run that need parole rooms. We've got areas for like it would be things like the not staff room, library and laundry, all of that sort of thing, which can go around here. Don't know how we're going to manage with the shop, because realistically, who's going to work there if it's all gang members? I don't think it will be all gang members, but there'll certainly be a high number of prisoners that'll be gang members, and they don't work in the shop and things like that. So we'll have to see how we get on there. Anyway, as you can see, construction is well underway in this area. We'll obviously designate that as cells. We do need some power in there, so I will run some power along. The power's going to run probably, I think, straight across here. And actually, do you want to do that? Yeah, we'll run it straight across. No reason why we can't. And then we'll run it like that and like that. Well, we don't need to run it there actually this time. And then I think because of the size of this, we will have to run it down like so. And that should light up most things, if nothing else. We've got the basics put in. We can fire some staff if we need to reduce our outgoings. Our daily cash flow is minus 1,050 generic units of currency. Do I want to do that? Probably not. If I do that, we'll end up rehiring and it'll just be a bit of a waste of money. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. Lots of lighting to be... Oh, that's nice. We actually got lighting right across there, which is good. Obviously, all of these walls here, sorry, these doors should be the automatic ones. Although we could just use, if we wanted to, we could just use the let's say doors. We could use remote doors, we could use solitary, we could use the jail doors, etc. I think we're going to use remote doors. But that needs to be connected to, obviously, remote access somewhere, which we currently haven't got built. We have got it unlocked, I believe. Check our bureaucracy. Yeah, remote access is there. We can also unlock dogs because... Oh, there's also staff vetting. Reduces the likelihood of new guards being corrupted, unlocks guard investigation, allowing you to sniff out crooked guards. Just also had a noise there, which looks to be the long-term investment that is now finished. So... we're going to go with Security Procedure Certification, which is all about patrol routes and hiring extra guards. Let's go for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is now done. Over to deployment. Assign them to patrols. So there's 3 patrols. 1, 2, 3. And then there's that grant done as well, which I will then use to pick up the governmental security ratings, which is... that's armed guards and... okay, that's a bit different, actually. Advanced protection, no, gang welfare, gang warfare, gang welfare, ex-gang protection. I guess it's going to be inmate health and well-being would most likely be the best one to pick up, but it does mean building this up here, which obviously we've got enough getting built as is, and I'm not going to hire any more workers. So over to rooms and then to cells, and I'm going to designate all these as cells. I'm not going to clone them, I don't think it is really necessary. And each one of these will have a bed. Obviously, these are not the graded cells, so we're not going to get any grading off this. Just going to rotate that round there and go across like that. For now, in fact, I am going to go to bureaucracy because I haven't got prison policy. I was going to say I'm going to go to prison policy and turn off the ratings. Let's just see. 56 grand. We did start with, I think I'll put it on 50. So I'll give ourselves a little bit of a bonus there. Staff needs, pretty much okay. Don't have recreation, so I'm gonna fix that. Pool table. Where's the arcade cabinet actually? Put another drinks machine in because it looks nice. Arcade cabinet. 2 of those in. Radio. Can go in the corner there. She will go in this corner. There you go. That should fulfill needs. Bit of money spent, but spent in the right place. Oh, looks like most of this is done. Power in here is not. I'll just run it down like that. Simple enough done. And... yeah. Objects. Toilets. Don't like that, I like that. Oh, hang on, if I built those wrong. Yeah, these bottom ones are wrong. No, these bottom ones are correct. The top ones are wrong. The reason for that is, if I place them where they are now, that means they're a bit closer to this wall. Now, it's not much. It really isn't, and I'm aware that I am being a bit pedantic here. But I'd rather get it fixed now than have to come back and do it later. So this is the toilets. We'll also have showers in here as well, and I will be placing the showers in now. So that goes in there. Shower head can go in. This is the trick that I think I saw on Twitter or something from the official PF feed, and I was blown away. I was like, what? You can do that? Since when? The worst thing is I probably built it in other prisons and just totally forgot. Because, you know, after a decade of playing the game, or however long it's been, in many, many episodes, that can often happen. Right. So, water pipe, and water pipe. Small version of. That's now connected up. Good. That will do our cell block A, I believe. I think so. Over to deployment, and we can't put these in yet because we do need the automation stuff. So while we're waiting for that, we'll also do concrete wall on here, because we know we're going to need that as well. I am going to delete that and move it down, simply because... oh, do I need a security room this big? Or an armory that small? Or do I need a bigger armory? I think that should... no, that should plus there. It doesn't matter. We'll get rid of the lights. We'll use them elsewhere. Right, just the finalisation, just the final touch then. Walls and doors, over to doors, and we've got red jail doors. I'm not going to use remote doors on these. No. That way lies madness. We could use red jail door, which is the guard, the gang member colours. But I don't want to use red, because there's red, green and blue gangs. And if I'd use red all the way across, it might just be a bit confusing regarding the colour schemes. So we are just going to go with jail door. That's my reasoning behind it. It's all an aesthetic choice anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I'll place those. So discussing these, this is where we've got 1, 2, 3 doors just to get in here. If these are all on door servos, it will take quite a while for people to. It'll take quite a while for people to request access and this to open. However, we could put a pressure plate behind every door, like that. So if you step on this one opens. You step on this one, these two open. You step on this one opens. Is that desirable? We'll also connect these up to the remote access anyway, because for coming back over, obviously there won't be a pressure plate. But it means that going from the security room into the cells, it's very quick. Anyone can do it. Whether it be janitors or workers, whatever. And it just means it's quicker. But going back over, they'll have to use the standard request with the door servos and door control systems. But do I want to do that? Is there a security risk? Yes, there is. If this ever becomes compromised, so if someone from here smashes through that door, and then gets here, that door pressure pad will open this door, and then the one here will open this door. So it's very easy to get through. So it does have some security implications. Let me know what you think about that one, because I'm not yet too sure myself. So we need a medical ward, we need 2 doctors, and yeah, the psychologist which we've got. Realistically though, we need to build this. And there we go. So there's that in. Requires an entrance, which will, for the time being, be a standard door on the right. And this concrete wall, we're just going to demolish the wall. Grant completion bonus, that was for cell block A. We now have cell block B. Also prisoner acclimatization and engagement. That's actually quite an easy one to do, because we can have the laundry over here. No reason why we can't. So, do I want to pick up that? Yes. Yes, I do. So we'll pick up that. Because once it's built, we can then crack on with that one. Requires electricity. How about requires to be placed not in a wall? So I'll remove those. Obviously the yard needs to be sorted out. All of this needs to be sorted out. We need to get this TBC. Am I going to build this before we get prisoners in? Unknown. I'd like to have a full protective custody area, the ex-gang member protection grant, which we could use as well to do it. But it also means not having prisoners for longer. But that's how we do things. So I guess I know there's been some people saying like I'm not too fussed with the building and the slow pace. Well, yeah, I totally get that. Some people want to jump in and see gang fights within like the first episode. It's just not how we do it around here. No harm, no foul, you know. By all means, skip any episodes or skip to the other stuff. I'd like to think it's a fairly comprehensive series, from the planning to the building to the management side of it to the actual running, and then finally to hopefully a satisfying ending where we have decent grading or achieve the goals that we set out to do, and then do some escapes and extreme testing. But who knows, maybe it's not that. We've got medical ward to build somewhere, and we've got the laundry to build somewhere. And also, we need a common room. Well, that's actually quite... That's dorm. Common room. That's quite easy to build, because it's going to go in here. It says, failed indoors. What? Is that not indoors, is it? Oh, it'll have to be like that, I'm guessing. Yeah, probably. Anyway, speaking of doors, let's go to door secret and... Oh. So the bookcases... I don't know how they open then. It's gonna have to be that, is it? Is that the default? That's the default. I'll just put them like that then. And that says it's indoors now. So why is this not indoors? It is indoors. I don't know what was going on there. How strange. Anyway. Oh, it slides open that way, does it? Dismantle. And dismantle. Can the secret doors be opened by... Can they be opened by prisoners? Let's... Oh, it says staff. Oh, that's a shame. Doesn't matter, though. We can always... Oh, I don't really want a door control servo on that. Or do I? Haven't yet decided. Anyway, common room. What's going to go in here? They want... pool tables, TVs, and phones. Well, pool tables is an easy one. Pool table. How many do they want? Just the two. No, just the one. At least 2 TVs. Do I want a TV in here? Could do. Could do. I guess 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. TV. Oh, would be best that way. Would be best the other way, because then you get more people watching it. Okay, do it that way. I don't know if we're going to have TVs in here. Don't know if this is going to be, I don't know if this is a permanent feature or not. But they're in now. And then 5 phone booths. Phone booths. Could just place them right in the middle, really. There's 4. Another 4. So that's almost that one done. Let's get this done. So we need walls and doors. Technically concrete to do this one. So that'll go like that. These are going to be automated doors, I think. So we don't want to place anything in just yet. But the doors here will be visitor. 1, 2, 3. In fact, just to make it symmetrical, we'll do that. Then visitation. It's going to be here. Let's just get some lighting in as well. Would be beneficial, I'm guessing, for all involved. Just going to run it up like that. And along. Or do I want to bring it actually into the rooms? No, keep them outside and then we can control them a little bit better. 45 grand. Spending £1.5 grand a day. It's not really a big problem. This is visitation. We need at least 3 visitor tables. That'll complete that. And then visitor rights. It'll be done for another 5 grand. Ah, yes. We should improve efficiency by installing a door control system. Well, that's something I haven't missed seeing. Right. Governmental security ratings is probably a good pickup for now. I will now also finish off the visitor area, which is going to cost us 20 grand. Okay. Wow, 20 grand. Right, so staff only. Staff only. Oh, this is staff only. Then that can be staff only. We have to do the other sides as well. I'll have to wait until the other stuff's been put in. That's staff only. No access. Oh, no. Oh, they're stuck in. Okay. Right, I guess... Well, do we need to do temporary doors? Not anymore. We have a door control system. Okay, door control system. Door servos will go there and there. And then we'll have in a remote door. Like that. And here we go. We're starting our automation. Let's see if that actually works. So those are now in. That's not powered up, which is curious. Do I need to just run? That spit is powered up. So then, connections that to those two. So there we go. So those are now fully automated. They're locked open because there's no prisoners, so that's why that's happened. And deployment can be staff only. So this is all staff only, visitors as well. So they'll come along here, and visitors can go in this side, or this side, or this side, and in the middle is your prisoners. Yeah, it's something I've done before. It's an interesting design. And that power station is running far too hot. That should fix that problem. So what else do we need? We've got that. We do need to do dog handlers and armory and such. We've got dogs, but we haven't got armory, so we'll just work on that now. So it would be a kennel. Goes in there. This is a security room, but obviously we're not going to designate it as such. We don't need to do that. Objects for this is dog crates. 5 in there. Dog balls across the bottom, which increases their stamina by a small amount. And a door needs to go on that one, which I guess... Okay, we cannot have this door as remote. Because if everybody leaves for, say, staff and this closes, and the only way to open it is by using that. It ain't gonna work, is it? Okay. So, I guess then for the doors, we're gonna just use a jail door, because we have access. We have keys for that. Although a solitary door would be better, wouldn't it? It's a bit more secure. But do we have any problems with bang up and such? I don't know. I'll just use the jail doors because we can. So that'll be the kennel. And then shortly we'll end up getting... Did I just move the UI there? I did move that. I just dragged this around. Go back to where you were. I think that's about right. So remote access, we got dogs, we haven't got CCTV improvements, we haven't got a recycling initiative. Takes advantage of the government's Going Green initiative, awarding your prison daily 10 for each bag of recycling that's collected. I haven't got any recycling. Have I got any recycling? We have a recycling bin, to be fair. So I can place recycling bins in places. We'll put one in there, put one in there. Do I need one in here? I don't think so. Just place one of those in there as well. So the kennel's in. There's 2 dogs. It says on patrol. Oh, there's the dogs as well. So there's the beagles. Fang and Blue. Very nice. And then we just need the armory, which is in any second now. I'll just put it to max speed. So, ding. There we go. And armory, which can go in here. Armory requires weapons rack, lockers, table, weapons rack. You can rotate these days, but I still like to place it that way, just because, well, I can. Table will go there. Next to it. Don't know what we place next to it. Don't think we need anything. Then guard lockers. Actually, I'll just move them. Put that there. Table there. Weapons rack. Actually, don't like that. And run along like so. And then obviously we want to place a weapons rack right inside. No, obviously not. So that's the armory. Take a little bit of time for them to sort that out. There's one of the weapons racks. There's the table, so that's a legit armory. It's got no way in. So we should probably put maybe... Do we put a remote door on that one? I think just a solitary door. Thickest door. And we just need a couple of armed guards. There's 2 armed guards. So deployment, patrols, blue. And it's dog handlers and armed patrols. That gives us that grant completed. We then have max sec infrastructure, which is increase the size of the security force, unlock tasers, unlock CCTV, all of that sort of thing. But I don't know if we're going to pick that up yet. Either we're going to pick that up or ex-gang member protection program, which means building all of this. There's a lot more building to be done before we get prisoners. We need to do stuff in the yard. We need to put loads of flooring in. We need to put all of the automated stuff in here. Assign the security rooms and such. Yeah, there's a lot to do. Either way, we're leaving it there for now. That's been a bit of prison architect. It looks like we're in for the long haul on the build, but we are doing okay when it comes to money. Although realistically, we are losing quite. We are losing 2,500 a day. The dog handlers' wage is 150 a day, and the armed guards is 350 a day. So I might as well get rid of some of these then. Even the guards, 100 per day. Are we going to get prisoners within 9? Are we going to get prisoners within the next 5 days? No. So I probably should have got rid of these a long time ago. But certainly, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get rid of all these. We don't need them. We don't even need cooks. And that's going to save us a lot of money. We can make some extra money out of death row. How crass. Right, we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. Next episode, we'll do inmate health and well-being and prisoner acclimatization and engagement. And then we'll look at maybe one of these grants here. So, ex-gang member protection, which means planning and building all of this. But there's still a lot more to build, a lot more to improve. Lighting, solitary, flooring, the yard, all of these rooms here. The walls are generally important. So, as always, we'll see how we got on. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.